Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Rhiannon. I'm with Simply Blessed with Rhi. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. If you see the red live button right there in the corner, that means I'm currently live. If you don't see that, then you're watching a replay. And if you could please comment hashtag replay so I know that you were here. I'd love to say hello to you. We are going to paint the Hello Fall sign. It's a shiplap sign. So when you come on, say hi, let me know how you're doing, hit that heart button and sprinkle the love for me. I'm going to get some admin stuff out of the way really quick. Hopefully, y'all, technology hasn't liked me lately. So, I am on a different Wi-Fi, you guys. So hopefully, this does really good because it's supposed to be good Wi-Fi. I thought that was the wrong spot. They change buttons on Facebook all the time, you guys. Things are not where they're normally at, like ever. I think they just like to switch everything up just to keep us confused. Y'all, if you can bear with me tonight, my eyes are giving me problems. Like, I think it's lack of sleep, honestly. So, like, my eyes are really irritated. So, let's get this party rolling. So, like I said, it's the Hello Fall sign. This was in my last, on my last live. Well, phooey. I had it up on my phone and I didn't have it up on here. Why is it not typing? I'm telling you, you guys. Hey, Tony. Hey, Vera. Okay. Thank you, Tony. How are you doing, Miss Vera? And how are you doing, Miss Tony? So like I said, my eyes are bothering me, so bear with me, you guys. So I had this on my last cutout live, I think. Either the last one or the one before that. I think I know it was this last one. And it didn't sell. It's super cute. But I get it. It might not be, you might not see the vision for it. Y'all, apparently I like sealed this one really good. It's not wanting to open up. Oopsies. Well, I hope it goes well, Vera. You've been through a lot, so. Y'all, I packaged this one really good. All right, there we go. Hey, Susan. Oh, I forgot to get more paintbrushes. Phooey. Let me text Hannah. That way she can bring me some of my paintbrushes that are in the other room. All right, so we're gonna do the Hello Fall in dark chocolate. And then the background we're gonna do in white. And we're gonna distress it a little bit. And then the pumpkins, we're gonna do oranges, a kind of light color of like parchment paper color. Can you go on the top shelf in the bathroom and get me a whole bunch of the paintbrushes? I mainly need the smaller ones. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna start with the back here, and it's gonna be white. I didn't grab any trays either, but that's okay.
Where?
In the clear tub. Or they might be in that cup.
Oh.
That glass cup.
Yeah.
Can you take them out of the glass cup and fill the glass cup with a little bit of water too?
Glass cup?
Yeah. It's like a mason jar.
I don't see a mason jar in here.
Okay. How is it not in there? All right, so we're gonna paint this white.
There's all the brushes I can find.
Thank you. I bet you Alyssa took them. Which I'm gonna strangle her if she did. So how has everyone's week been? Mine has been super busy. And I'm super tired. So, and after our trip, I haven't gotten the best sleep. And then Alyssa started school on Wednesday. So she has to be up at the school at 7 o'clock. And we don't, she doesn't ride the bus in the morning because we live on a road that has a curve before and after our house. And the bus driver previously hasn't liked stopping at our house to get kids because they're afraid that, you know, somebody's going to be stupid and not slow down and there will be an accident. So we have been taking the girls to school for like the whole time that we've been living here. Well, she's got to be at school at 7, which means I'm getting up at 6 to make sure she's awake, which is good because she told me, she's like, I'll be fine. I have an alarm set. Yeah, every morning. Yesterday and this morning, I've had to wake her up. So, I've been getting up at 6 and that is killing me. I am so tired. And then working all day. I might have to do a second coat on this, you guys. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how I like it. But, you guys, so this area that we're in, we didn't have a true Wi-Fi, like the local internet company didn't come to our house. So basically we've been on cellular Wi-Fi So I have my own and David has his own because we use so much. So we, with the amount of usage and everything, it's just not been the greatest. Well, our electric company ran fiber recently, and we signed up for it and they installed it yesterday. So I am now on the fiber Wi-Fi. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully we don't buffer or anything like that. They said if we buffer, that there's something wrong with the internet. Like it's supposed to be that good. Can everybody see me? I'm not seeing comments, you guys. I'm not seeing comments at all. So it seems like I'm just talking to myself. Nope. It looks right. Y'all talk to me. Hey Cindy, how are you? So, I don't know if you guys saw, but they released 2 surfaces today. There is a dimensional reindeer. It's really cute. There's 2 sizes that you can get. And then there's a kitchen cookbook stand. And if you spend $75 before taxes and shipping, they'll add one of those cookbook stands for free to your order. But that's today only to get that cookbook. The other pieces are gonna be there until they sell out probably, but that cookbook is only free today with a qualifying order. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. They surprised us with it yesterday. Well, they told us that something was coming. They didn't tell us what. I thought I had a hair on there, but it was just the score mark. Let me just go back over it quick to make sure it's nice and covered. It doesn't seem to want to cover very well, which is fine. We'll get it to where it needs to be, or where I want it anyway. Hey, Lori. Thank you, Lori. I'll get you in a sec. And Lori, your order should go out tomorrow. I've only got a few more orders left to send out. I've been working really hard on them. But this live, normally I have a pretty good variety of, you know, I might have a lot of customers, but they'll individually order different things. So I won't have to cut a lot because a lot of it's already cut out and packaged. Well, this time I had a lot of repeat stuff that people bought. So like that fall word, that fall plaque. So that means I have to cut a bunch of them. Usually I don't have to cut but like 1 or 2 of an item. So it's put me a little bit behind, but that's okay. But I have an appointment tomorrow with the cardiologist, so I'm gonna have to take it to the post office when I get home, I think. For some reason, this is just not covering the best. It's weird. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. So, hey Jan, how are you? We'll see. But tomorrow I have 3 appointments, and they're in the town that's 45 minutes away, so. You know what, I'm just gonna set this to the side and let it dry on its own because it's gonna take forever. All right. That's good to hear, Jan. I did not realize that you were in Missouri, Jan. We play Webb City in football quite often. I should be able to just dab. Oh, for crying out loud. No, I like that one. Michigan. Who was, oh, Melinda was the one from Missouri. I knew I had a new customer from Missouri. Hey, Mom. So we actually went to Michigan last summer. Every year for a summer vacation and for spring break, actually, we do road trips. And last summer, was it last summer? I don't know, I get all my times mixed up. We did, I think it was last summer. We did Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. It seems like there was another state in there. So we did Pictured Rocks. We walked it. And then in, I think it was Minnesota or Wisconsin, we did the Apostle Islands. We took a boat ride, and that was not the best. It was a really long boat ride, and like the island that is the most interesting to see is the one that's all the way out. And so it took 3 hours to get out there to that island just to look at it and turn around and come back. So, wasn't very fond of that one. I know I should pour this out, you guys, but you guys know me. I end up pouring too much out. And if I can stick a paintbrush down in it, I'm going to stick a paintbrush down in it. Y'all, the weather here has been so pretty. It has been fall weather. It's been kind of chilly in the mornings. When I take Alyssa to school, I've had to have a jacket, but by the afternoon, it's nice and warm with just that little bit of a crisp breeze. Is it, Cindy? I feel like I'm cheating. I don't know. I feel like you guys are saying, what is she doing? Why doesn't she just put it in a container? I critique myself a lot, guys. Hey, Laverne, how are you? I actually wanted this to be darker, but that's okay. It'll be all right. It'll still be pretty. I just have a habit of putting my paintbrush so far down in that I end up with paint everywhere. I'm a mess, you guys. All right, I think that's done. I might hit it up again, like once it dries. We'll see. I'm doing all right. Like I said, really tired. So, y'all, that trip that we went on, Cindy, I'm a messy painter too. That trip we went on, we did over 4,000 miles in 10 days. So, it was an exhausting trip, but it was fun. We got to see stuff. But it was exhausting. And to come back and immediately Alyssa had to go to school. So we didn't have time to kind of recoup. At least I didn't. David's been sleeping in. Yeah, I have some Lysol wipes down here. My baby wipes are in front of me though too. I'm just afraid if I get the baby wipes, then everything's gonna go flying. It's the way it works with me. So you guys, I haven't listed this one yet, but I will list it tonight for sale. So if you guys want it, you'd be able to go on my website and order it, or you can just message me and say, hey, I'd like that cutout that you did tonight, and I can invoice you for it. Either way, doesn't really matter to me. But, and after the live, I will throw up my website in the description of this video. All right. So if you guys have traveled, where is the favorite place that you've ever been? It could be in your home state. It could be halfway around the world. Wherever you've been that you feel was the most memorable, like the most awesome place that you have been, where would that be? This one's going to be kind of fast, I think. Germany. Germany was awesome. I'd have to agree with that. Germany was awesome. I wasn't in Bamberg. I went to Lundstall. Yeah, the Bahamas. So I've been, I don't know if it's considered the Bahamas, but I've been to St. Martin. St. Martin's. There's an S on the end of that. I've been, oh, I am not done with that brown. Y'all, I tell ya. And I had already put it in a tray that had white, so there's no getting that back out. So one day I would love to go to Scotland. So when I first came in the Navy, I was like, yeah, they can send me to Scotland. It's like a command that's there. Nope. They shut it down right before I got into the military. I was like, well, that's no fun. All right, we are going to do a couple of different colors. We're going to do a lighter orange. And again, we're going to cheat. And just use a paintbrush straight down in here. This is the lighter one. Y'all. How about anyone else? Where have you been that's cool? So while we were gone, I've never been up in it. I lived in St. Louis. I was born there. But I had never been up in the arch. Still haven't. On our way back on our trip, I found out people were like stuck in the arch for hours the other day. That's no bueno. I would not be happy with that. I would have a problem. I'm just going to use the same paintbrush for this other orange because the other orange is kind of darker. So I think it'll be fine. And if not, it'll just have dimension. Ooh, that needs shook up. It's all separated. Hopefully this did it. Oh yeah, that's better. So this pumpkin is stacked. There's 4 pieces of the pumpkins. So this is the very bottom piece. That other orange is the very top. And we're gonna put one that's an off-white and one that's a teal because I love the teal pumpkins. I don't know why, probably because teal is one of my favorite colors. I want this one like really dark. There we go. Hi, Anita. How are you? So you guys, the live from Monday, you can absolutely still shop it. I'm thinking, I don't know, tomorrow night is scrimmage at the high school for the football, and we might go do that. But I was thinking about doing like a earlier in the evening live, like 4:35, somewhere in there, to sell just paste and ink. So it would be current and retired. I just have so much of it, you guys. Would anybody be interested in that tomorrow? A paste and ink sale for chalk? I don't know. Like I said, I have a lot and I need to get rid of some of it. Hey Kelly, how are you? Yeah, I was going to show you guys those new surfaces. There's 2 new surfaces. And like I said, if you order $75 worth of stuff before shipping and tax, then you get the cookbook holder for free. So there's a cookbook stand. And you'll get that for free with a $75 order. And then there are 2 different sizes of dimensional reindeer. They're kind of hard to see. There we go. Just launched this morning. It's in under what's new. So if you would like the link to go look at that, just let me know. Ah, y'all, I almost had a catastrophe. Put my paintbrush way too far down in that one. I love this darker teal. It's so pretty. And you guys, if you're a Perks member with me, you get 30% off those new surfaces. And I haven't been able to look yet. If you join as a Perks member this month, normally it is $20 to join, and you get $20 credit added to your account right away. Well, this month only, it is $10 to join, and you'll still get $20 credit put into your account. And it's $20 a month, and after that, and you'll get 20 credits a month. But you'll be able to shop at 30% off as a Perks member. It's a really awesome deal, you guys. And Perks member gets, there's some different promotions that are just for Perks members. Like, they don't even give these promotions to designers, kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And also, if you're one of my Perks members, you get 20% off my wood cutouts. But let me caveat that you really need to take advantage of that 20 extra dollars a month for that to kind of even out. Otherwise, you're spending $20 a month to get a little bit of a discount with me. But it's a really awesome deal, you guys. It's this month only. Or if you want to be a designer, it is also 50% off. So it's $10 to join, and you'll get $20 credit, just the same as the Perks members. You'll get the $20 credit put into your account. And then every month and after that, it's the $20, and you'll get 20 credits, but you get 40% off. And the big difference is with a designer, you can buy to resell. So you're going to have, it's going to be like a business. So you're going to give your social and all that to set up a business. But if you don't want to do that and you just want a discount, Perks members, the way to go. And we have a new release releasing on September 7th, I think. 7th or 9th. And it's going to be a holiday one. So it's going to be a lot of winter and Christmas. And some everyday kind of stuff. But it should be cool. Also, because I keep forgetting about this, they just put a whole bunch of Halloween up under specials that's retired. So it was Halloween from last year, I believe. So there's transfers, there's surfaces, that kind of thing. Hey, Marcy. So if you want to check that out, that is going on right now on my website. Y'all, we're done painting. We just need to distress a little bit. Is this dry? No, this is not dry. I'm gonna put it back here for just a little bit longer. How are you, Marcy? I'm gonna use a light brown. All right. Because I have stuff on my hands, it's not opening up my iPad. There we go. Y'all, I'm bad at having inspiration for stuff, so I need to see inspiration. Thank you, Marcy. Just gonna distress the lines on this. So these are distressing crayons. They do really well at giving that look. I think I'm gonna smudge it a little bit more. There we go. We're gonna do that to all of these. I don't think I'm gonna do the bottom of that one. Hey Melanie, how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm sure that's not the way that you're supposed to be, like, blending these, but you know, it works. It works. She is doing good. She had a good couple of days. So very happy for her. Yeah. She had gotten her schedule on Monday and she had band, which she was okay with, but then she realized that she didn't have art. And she was like all upset about it. And I'm like, kiddo, you know, it might be a good thing. You know, band might be a good thing for you. And, you know, just try it out and see. She was like, no, I want art. I want art. So I called up to the school and they're like, yeah, probably not because art is pretty full. And we typically don't like to switch out unless she signed something about band. And they're like, yeah, it's really hard to get out of band. Well, she went to school and she talked to the teacher and she likes the teacher. So she has decided to stay in band. So she will be playing the clarinet. I was like, kiddo, if you can come home and teach me how to play the clarinet. I played the flute when I was in high school. And I always thought that the clarinet would be cool. She initially wanted the flute because of me, but they didn't give it to her. So she was like, I don't know about the clarinet. I was like, you'll be fine. So she is sticking with the clarinet and sticking with band, which I'm super excited for her. This I'm gonna sand a little bit. Hey Amy, I'm gonna sand right along these maybe, if I can. Hey, Linda. Thank you, Amy. I'll get you in a second. But I'm excited for her. And I'm glad she's had a good couple of days, because first day of 7th grade is rough. She was so excited today. She actually was able to open her locker on her own. She wasn't able to yesterday. She did while we were there on Monday. But, you know, the whole jitters and everything yesterday, I'm sure, is what kind of got her. Ooh, I'm getting dust all over myself. It's okay. I think we're gonna distress the edges of this though, because it's not sanding the way I want it to. So we're gonna take that same brown crayon and we're just gonna distress the edges, especially the top and bottom. Just to kind of give it that kind of distressed look. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, she gets overwhelmed easy. I think this is gonna be as much as we get. So, but the teachers and the principals were roaming the halls yesterday to make sure that kids got into their lockers and didn't have any problems. So that's really good, especially, you know, middle school. So, but she did good. She likes her teachers, which is huge because usually she's very picky about her teachers. But she said she likes the band teacher. He's really nice. She said all of the teachers have been super, super cool so far. We'll see how that is, and after she, doesn't turn in an assignment or something, she'll probably have a different tune then. So I just throw it on a piece of cardboard so that I can get the excess glue off. This guy goes on the bottom. So now anymore, Melanie, they only let you at your locker at the beginning of the day. I think like once in the middle of the day and at the end of the day. You don't get to go to your locker in between classes. Which, you know, growing up, we always went to our locker in between classes. But I don't know. Now they have to carry this big binder, like one of the zippered binders, that's big enough to carry their laptop. Y'all, we didn't even have laptops when I went to school. Tells you how old I am. Computers were just starting to be a thing when I was in school. Well, now they don't even have books. They have the laptop and everything's on there. How does this go? Like that. Oh, we're almost done. Yeah, I got a home computer when I was, I think, 10th or 11th grade. Might have been before that, but it wasn't until high school, I know that. And the only reason why we had a home computer was because my mom, yeah, or cell phones were. My mom was trying to do a business that needed a laptop or needed a computer for the software. I can see that, Miss Melanie. I can totally see that. So I didn't have a cell phone until I started seeing David. And it's funny because we ended up getting cell phones for each other for Christmas. Y'all, just a little bit more. Two leaves. That's all we have to put on, and put some twine on it. And we're done. So this was a really quick paint. Quicker than a lot of them that I've done. Right there. All right. You're not that old, Vera. I'm gonna tie these on and let this dry for just a minute because y'all, it doesn't like to. I think I have some like thicker. I thought this was the thicker stuff. This thinner. Thought I had it like right here. I don't know where it went. That's weird. I know I have a thicker, like some thicker twine. I don't know where it's at though. Okay, there we go. It's like that just tied weird. And there we go, you guys. I don't know, I'm thinking I'm gonna, hold on, because this white is blending in. It's not white, it's a parchment. It's just slightly darker, but it's blending in with the white behind it. So I am going to do a little bit of shading on the edges to kind of differentiate it. There we go. Just to kind of separate it from the background. That's better. So again, this is for sale. I think it was $16, you guys. I could be wrong. Let me look before I tell you guys wrong. And I did get my sheet to work on my iPad, you guys. I think what it was, yes, it's $16. You got it, Lori. I'll send you an invoice and I'll add it to your order that I still have to send out. So the sheets, I think what happened was I had done stuff on my iPad and then I went over to my computer and I did something again and I think it messed up the sheet on my iPad. So it would not pull up on my iPad whatsoever during the live on Monday. But I deleted the app and then reinstalled it and it's fine now. It just decided to be mean to me on Monday. So Monday was just one of those days, you guys. So $16 for this. I'm going to get it listed tonight on my website. I'm going to put the website link in the description of this video. And, but if you have something that is waiting to go out, like you ordered on Monday and you're waiting for it to go out, let me invoice you because that way you won't have to pay shipping again. On the website, you'll have to pay the shipping. All right. So thank you guys so much for coming on and hanging out with me. I hope you guys like it. I'll be live again on Sunday at 6:30 Central Standard Time. I hope to see you guys then. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Good night, you guys.